Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a quick product review. Watching the Camaro right now. Franklin's enjoying his peanut butter bone as usual. Yep. Little camera shy usually. So we're washing the car right now. It's absolutely filthy. But I wanted to show you guys a quick tip. Something that I really like. And that is the all-purpose cleaner. So I use that for a couple things. Mainly, I use it for my tires. Now, I do have the tire and rubber cleaner. Now, this tire and rubber cleaner I have used and it works extremely well. However, I've noticed you have to have extremely high water pressure to get it all off. Otherwise, it left like a white-ish residue the first time I used it. I noticed with higher water pressure, I was able to really clear it all off, and it did a lot better. So maybe I'm going to turn my water off real quick. I live up on the base of my mountain here. As you can see, I'm way above the city, and I do run off of well water, so that kind of limits the amount of water pressure I have. Sometimes, you know, it's just not quite crazy amount of water pressure that I have out to my outside hose. So anyways, tire and rubber cleaner, I do like it. I don't like to use it on the Camaro because I do have the white lettering, and I don't know if this stuff is that strong that it might eat the adhesive, the glue that holds the letters on. So I used all-purpose cleaner, a little bit better for that in my opinion. But the other thing I really like it for is floor mats. So these floor mats are out of my 2014 Silverado over here. And as you can see, they're a little dirty. Franklin is standing right in the way, blocking the sun. So they're a little dirty, and I just put WeatherTech floor mats in there. So that is why these are out. Let me get them from under here. I have a whole pile of floor mats from the Jeep. I have some under some WeatherTechs from the Colorado that we used to have that was replaced by that Jeep. So I have all kinds of floor mats, but these ones I'm going to clean up, and they're not too dirty. I keep my stuff pretty clean. But something I have noticed on the WeatherTech floor mats is they get dirty quick. Oh, this is locked. Of course it is. Don't need to show you because they're really clean right now, I guess. But they get dirty, and I've heard and seen a lot of people complain about not being able to clean them very well because, like, just taking a power washer to them after the winter time doesn't really get all the stuff out of the nooks and crannies. And I use this in conjunction, of course, with the Firm bristle brush. So this is the older one. It's the blue one. I think they have a red and black one now. Anyways, Firm bristle brush with the all-purpose cleaner works extremely well to clean your floor mats. And Franklin's interested all of a sudden. Alright guys, so I had to move you in the garage just a little bit, so hopefully the audio is not too bad because the wind is blowing a little bit here, and we're losing daylight, of course, because it's the end of summer already, so that sucks. So what you want to do is, I usually just coat these up with some water. Anybody that knows that has cleaned floor mats before that are kind of dirty is you can rinse them off with water, and they look like they're clean. However, once they dry, they're not. So rinse them with water just a bit. Don't leave too much on it because then the chemicals won't really set in there. And spray them down pretty much, just coat them up real nice. No need to conserve this stuff. Go ahead and do that on both of them. Like I said, don't let the water pool up too much. That way the chemicals actually can do their job. And I always like to make sure my brushes have a little water on them. I just let them sit for just a bit. It doesn't take too much, especially because these aren't too dirty. And then go ahead and just scrub the crap out of them. And you'll be amazed at how, like, brown and black these things, like all the stuff that it releases, even though they don't look that dirty. And they're not going to be perfect, obviously, because they're floor mats. They get stepped on all day long. So they're not going to be perfect, but they'll look a lot better than they did before. Alright, as you can see, they get pretty sudsy with this all-purpose cleaner if you scrub the crap out of them. And then you're going to want to just go ahead and rinse them off, as you would expect. Nothing real too complex here. Franklin wants to help. Do not let your dogs lick this stuff. I can only imagine it's not great for them. Just want to make sure you pull them up and clean the underside as well, just because you get a lot of stuff on the ground and they're sitting on it, and don't want to leave chemicals on anything, that's for sure. All right, rinse it off, let it sit in the sun, or take a rag and dry them off. I usually do a combination of the two. Let them dry off naturally, and then take them and dry them off with a utility towel of some sort. Okay, folks, so this is pretty dry with the exception of a couple little wet spots in the crack, but the main part of it, you can tell, very, very clean. Looks pretty good. These things have 46,000 miles on them as far as how long they've been in the truck for, because I just took them out and they're in very good shape still. So the all-purpose cleaner, that one's still drying. The all-purpose cleaner is, let me fix the camera here, very, very helpful in a whole list of ways. I also, like I said, I use it for the tire. It really cleans up these white letters nicely, and it doesn't seem to have any negative effect on the adhesive, and so that's really nice, because you don't want to spend too much time fixing your letters after you put hours into putting them on. So very, very, very much recommend the all-purpose cleaner to keep in your garage arsenal. I bought a gallon of it. As you can see, it lost its color, but this stuff's kind of old, so that's probably why it's clear now. So with that being said, I don't have much else for you. If there's something here in my arsenal that you want to see a video of that's not on the channel, drop a comment below. Of course, I will try to either make a video because I have it, or purchase it and make a video there, because I really like giving you guys kind of the unedited. Most of these videos are not really edited too much on my cleaning. With the exception of just cutting down some time with, you know, if I'm just sitting there scrubbing something, you don't need to see that. But for the most part, it is authentic. I'm not BSing you guys. I give you my straight up honest opinion about everything, and hope you guys enjoy that. As always, I greatly appreciate your guys' support. It means a whole lot to me when I see the views, the comments, the likes, even the dislikes come in. It really is awesome. So if you have not hit that like button or the dislike button, do so now. Also hit the subscribe button so you can catch up with the channel, and don't be afraid to drop a comment below. So thank you guys so much for watching. It is greatly appreciated, and I hope to see you guys really soon. Take it easy.